I'm going to answer another question today. And my question that I'm going to answer today is, oh gosh, tell us an embarrassing story about yourself. Okay, so this one was going to be a little hard for me because, not because I couldn't think of an embarrassing story, I couldn't figure out which one to tell you because I easily get embarrassed, and yeah. So, yes, sir? Yep. So I was trying to remember an embarrassing story. So what I ended up doing was I asked my mother to help me think of an embarrassing story that I can share.
You're not kidding.
So
let's try that one, the one that we said.
Okay, so she reminded me of two. One of them being this one time. So I'm Cree, my mother's Cree, and my mother's first language is Cree. English is her second language. And so, and I grew up speaking English, although I did spend summers with my grandparents who didn't speak English. So, but I still spoke English to them. So I know a lot of words. I just cannot for the life of me string a sentence together for the life of me. I try so hard, but it just never works. So here's an example of a time that I tried to string a sentence together. So one day me and my mom were together, and I was trying to be like a little smart ass. So I was trying to ask my mom, how do you say poop? And so basically, so if you want to go to the bathroom, it's shishi. If you want to like if you want to poop, it's misi. So then I was asking her, okay, how do you say you ate? You ate now and you're full.
Oh yeah.
And
I forgot what I said there.
And mijisu means eat.
Yeah.
And so
I'm full. Gishpun means gishpun.
Gishpun means full? Okay.
There.
So then I said, how do I say you? And Gila? Okay. So I said, how do you say you? So I was trying to piece together and basically trying to tell my mom she was full of shit. But what I ended up coming out when I finally put it together, my mom starts laughing her head off, and I was like, why? And she's like, you just said I ate my shit and now I'm full. And I laughed, and we both laughed so hard, and it was hilarious because I guess technically that was right, because if you ate your shit, then you'd be full of shit.
Yes.
But the problem is I didn't use you, I used I. So I said I ate my own shit and now I'm full.
That didn't sound right.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was really embarrassing. I guess my deplorable, Cree speaking skills.
It was so funny.
But in the moment, we laughed so hard. Yeah. It was so funny. We laughed so hard. The second time, another story about another time that I failed to speak Cree. See, this is why, I know a lot of words. It's just putting the sentences together that I struggle with so bad. So the other one was, okay. So, like I said, my grandparents didn't speak English very well, right? So, my mom was visiting my grandparents, and so I was trying to call her one day. I tried calling her one day, and my grandma Lottie answered the phone, and like my brain like went blank, and I was like, I couldn't even. Only thing I could say was hi, which is Wajay, and I couldn't think of how are you, or like, is my mother there? Is my mother Christine there? Like I couldn't. Like my mind was totally drawing a blank, and then I realized I don't think I ever knew how to say those things, because I was either with my mom or my mom had left me with my grandparents while she went, away somewhere. And so I just totally draw a blank. So the next time I talk to my mom, I asked her, okay, how do I, when grandma answers the phone, how do I ask for you? How do I say I'm calling to speak to my mom? And so my mom gave me a couple things to say. And what were the couple things?
The one when she answers the phone, I get you to say, "Ikaw ni mama."
Which
Is my
means-
mom there?
Is your mom there? And what
When
was
I
the other?
call.
And what was the other one?
And week to move. When I said week to move, you said
No. But what is the full sentence though?
Oh, that whole full sentence is my mom there?
No. What is week to move? The full sentence.
Week to move means tell her.
So
Like tell.
no. But what was the sentence you had told me with the week to move?
Oh, week to move means like tell her, like you're
No, not tell me what week to move means. Tell me the full sentence with week to move in it.
Okay. Ikaw ni mama week to move. That's what I asked you. That's what I wanted you to say. But instead, you said, ikaw ni mama week to go, you said. And she just said, oh my God, she's talking about the devil now. And she's really gone nuts. That's what she was talking about. She started laughing.
So yeah, so it was hilarious because when I said that, so week to moo and week to goo sound really similar, by the way. But week to goo, yeah, it kind of like it's kind of like saying the devil. And so basically what I had said was, is my mom there? It's the devil calling.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, my grandma starts saying something really, really fast. And like I can understand it, but if you speak too fast, I can't understand. So she's saying something really, really fast, and I hear my mom in the background, and like I could kind of hear my grandma's voice a little bit frantic, a little bit. And so my mom gets on the phone. She's like, "Hello," and I'm like, "Hi." She's like, "What did you say to your grandmother?" And I was like, I was trying to use the sentence you told me to use. She said you're sick in the head because you're telling her that you're the devil and you're calling.
The devil is on the phone.
The devil is on the phone.
Bitch, devil, week to go, you said. That's what she said.
And so then it was hilarious because, yeah, and both my grandparents, yeah, they actually are like Anglican, right?
Yeah. One is
Angli-
Catholic, though.
Oh.
The Lottie is that.
Okay, so my grandma Lottie is Catholic and my grandfather was Anglican.
Yeah.
And they go to church like every weekend.
Very loyal.
They're very
Church
loyal,
people,
like church people. So it was hilarious because now I just finished calling them, telling them I was the devil. So my mom got on the phone. We cleared everything away. My mom explained what I was trying to say.
And she felt much better.
And then she felt much better and didn't think I was crazy and needed help in some way.
Started calling her mom the devil.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be my other embarrassing story. Like I said, I've been trying to learn Cree for like the longest time, but when I have mess ups like this, I get really not motivated to try very hard. Although I will say it is a little bit harder because where I live in Alberta, they speak a different dialect than my family does in Ontario. So the only person who really speaks our dialect is my mom and my mom's friend now, Daisy, who lives here. I guess that's it. people that speak the dialect, and my mother.
Now we just practice, just go one word at a time. Like I would tell you Gagadu or Castamego or all the simple ones. So
Yeah.
you'll understand that the Cree, because one of those words are going to kick in, you know what they're talking about.
Well, and that's what I do now. I can understand it better, but I can't speak it. And here's the thing: I've asked my mom to teach me like more formally, and like so we could have like a day that maybe like one day a week that I can't speak English and we have to speak Cree to one another, just so that I can learn. And she's too lazy. She doesn't want to do it. And you know what? You know what it is? Her and her twin sister. I can always tell when they're trying to be really secretive because they'll start speaking Cree.
Yeah.
The problem is they know they have to speak, but quietly, because I still understand what they're saying. So they can't just speak another language in front of me because I can understand what they're saying. So they speak quietly because then I can't hear it, right? So basically I just pick out the words that I know and then I just guess what their sentences they're talking about. That's basically how I figure out what they're saying. My mom's too lazy. She doesn't want to teach me. I think she just wants to keep her little secrets to herself.